Hello, Mark. You must be like right on YouTube or something to be catching it immediately. Either the notifications are that fast on the web. Sure never was that quick when I used the phone or tablet. Um, I tried on the tablet. Hello, Don. Great to see you. I tried on. Huh? Yeah, 'cause I no sooner typed in hello, so that's pretty fast. That's pretty good. And that's on this Slowpoke laptop. I think this laptop is probably like, I don't know, maybe 8 years old, something like that. So at least it still operates. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a little smothering hot, but that's what air conditioning's for. Yesterday it kicked out. While I was out hiking, apparently it had stopped working right. It needed um, fresh Freon on it. So like hubby texts me saying, I can't sleep, it's too hot. I've got a fast smartphone too. Well, it's still daylight out yet, so I opened up the curtains, but I've also got the ceiling light on. So if it gets dark on us, we've still got lighting. I prefer the natural lighting over the ceiling light. I tell you what, these nowadays smartphones, they are fast. They're really fast. I like my smartphone. It's an 8. It's not the highest, but I don't want to pay no $1,000 for an X. I really like my 8. Nothing much. I just kind of piddled around with the house. I decided not to do any hiking, just kind of rest today. So I took the advantage of just piddling around with the house and whatnot. You know, when you really work out, when you do a really good workout, it's good to at least give yourself one day a week to rest. That way you can heal, so to speak. That way you're ready to move on again. Those 6S's are excellent phones. I had to replace mine like at the end of last year, and I'd had it since since 2016, and the screen just went blank. It quit working. It ended up getting a line through it, and then it just one morning it wouldn't even come on. The screen completely gave out. I loved my 6. They're exceptional phones. What I don't like about the 7 and the 8s, yeah, even the 7s, is that if you want to use earphones, you have to plug them into the charger instead of in the jack, like the older ones. And that's a nuisance because then you can't charge your phone and you run the battery down with the earbuds. It just, I don't know what in the world they was thinking. You know, I have not had one phone that the screen cracked. Not one. Not one. Either I take really good care of them or I've been extremely blessed. Some people are really bad for cracking theirs, though. My son and my older daughter cracks their screens all the time. Got to be pretty rough with them, or just not look over them well. I don't know. But no, I haven't had any screens crack on me. It was. It really, really seriously was. Like I said, I don't know what they was thinking with that. Hello, Judy. How you doing, sister? It's great to see you. Hey, Julian. I'm doing awesome. Blessed as always. I was just getting ready to say that more than likely I started streaming too early that you wouldn't be able to catch me, but I'm glad that you did. Well, it's better than being sad, right? Ain't no use in being sad or mad or anything. Just be happy. Sorry I haven't been seeing any of your videos, Judy. As I was saying a couple nights ago on my streaming, I've not really been watching anybody's videos, but I'm really trying to start catching up with people now. So I've done pretty good to tune in to some people. Sometimes, though, it's like there's not enough time in the day and life catches up to you. Next thing you know, hello, Happy Lux. Boy, it's been a long time since I've seen anything from you. How you doing? It's always good to see old friends. Yeah, I'm really trying to start picking up on people again. But where I've been trying to lose weight, I take time out to walk. And the park that I like to go to, by the time I'm done, I get home and it's almost 4 hours later. So that, and I don't know, there's just no more time in the day anymore. It's like time goes way too fast anymore. Do you find it like that? That things that you want to get done during the day, it's like time's gone and you don't even get to? Thank you for putting that out there, Julian. Oh, and I think I'm going to really start doing more of these. Um, I checked on my watch hours and it put it back over 700. I tell you what, it makes a big difference putting it out there for everybody. It really does. It makes a giant difference putting it out for everybody. That's the reason why I started filming my weight loss journey every day, because it was keeping me honest, so to speak. So, yeah, it helps so much to put it out there. They are. They really are. I mean, at first, when it's processed, then it looks like I've got tons of views. And then when they readjust it, it's still good, still really good. And I really like how it's boosting my watch time, my watch hours. I mean, it's really boosting things. So I'm kind of thinking about, instead of doing just a regular journey vlog every day, just going on ahead and live streaming how I'm doing with my weight loss. That way people can get more involved with what I'm doing personally. Yeah, it does. And I thank you, Judy. I appreciate that. I tell you what, I'm feeling it too. Um, I'm feeling the strength in my body and stuff. It's amazing. But I had watched a video once, someone was talking about doing live streaming and that it really does help with the channel. But where I had stopped live streaming for so long, I mean, it had almost been a year since I've live streamed. And I ended up kind of dropping from there. I was growing with the live streams, and then when I stopped, it kind of just almost bottomed out. That's what I was thinking about doing. Instead of doing them in the morning time, just do them in the evening. That way, people's got a chance to participate. I think that would really make a big difference because then I can tell not only like do a chat about my progress, but on replay, people can hear how I'm doing as well. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. That way, I've got a greater chance of really boosting this channel while at the same time letting people know how my journey's doing. So, yeah. Now, I do want to make sure that you don't miss it, Julian. Yeah. Or maybe like after 8, maybe around 9. I don't know. I'll have to consider about the Wednesdays. But I do want it to be at a good time. But there is always the playback. Now, for hubby, though, like he goes in at 11. It's possible that I could at least do an hour around 9 o'clock. Now, I think that would work really well. It would help boost my journey, the views on my journey. It would also help boost my channel and my view time, my hours. I am too. I mean, it got to the point I was kind of straining to even do them because I didn't know what to talk about. And it just like was becoming difficult to even get anybody to come on. But after that one night that I'd done it again a few weeks ago and mom was even on it, that was such a good turnout. And then when you came back, Julian, it encouraged me that much more because I've got my regulars back, or at least a couple of yous. And it makes a difference if you've got people coming in. Yeah, yeah, sure will. I know my channel does need a lot of work. It needs help. And seeing that I really don't have that many more parks or attractions to go to and film, nobody wants to just watch same old, my way in today, and I'm in, you know, I know that's hard to watch every day. It's exciting, isn't it? And when you see like a new person coming in, you kind of have the weariness about it, but at the same time, it's exciting. Or if you see an old friend that hasn't popped in for a long time, like Judy here. I mean, it is so great to see you here, Judy. It has been a very long time since I've seen you on one of my streams. a few nights ago when I'd done it, because Julian here, his account had been hacked, and so I had lost him, and then he made a new account and came back a few days ago, and I had to do a live stream so that him and Mark could see each other again. And we got talking about when we was the coloring crew, and I took down the pages to show those pages off. That was so cool. Oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that, Julian. I tried going with the Johnstons because me and hubby was doing some reviews on MREs and stuff. Nobody even knew who I was. I thought, forget this, I'm going back to my creations. Mm, I might would. But where I also tag my videos, they can at least find they can find my videos somewhere if they're trying to find a tag. Well, what would you all suggest? If I was to shorten, what would you all suggest? I was kind of thinking about maybe taking out video or taking off productions or something. I was thinking about something last night, but I was half asleep. Well, I had even thought about taking off creations, I think, because some people maybe they think that like this is just a crafting channel. But the reason why it's Amy's Creations is because everything that I do with my own hand is creations. My paintings is Amy's Creations. I make birthday cards, anniversary cards, uh, holiday cards, and those are Amy's Creations. I paint plasters, so those are Amy's Creations. My coloring pages is Amy's Creations, and I thought, well, okay, I'm making videos, so those are my creations. So that's why I went by that. Yeah, Amy's Journey would be cool, except my channel is solely based on showing off parks and attractions. So, and I'm getting my hands into other things, so to speak. So, I don't know about that. Yeah. Sometimes that's what I do. If I catch somebody's live stream, I'll go on ahead about my business and I'll let it play. And then if there's something that's being talked about, I'll chime in. Amy's life. I had thought about that. I actually did think about that. Amy's life. I seriously did. That was one thing that came to my mind last night. I had thought about Amy J's life. But whatever it is if I would happen to change my channel name, I would want it to be something that would reflect everything that I'm into. Yeah. Uh, Here I'm doing a weight loss vlog, and I do parks and attractions, and I paint, and I'm going to start singing. That's going to come very not often. I tried to think of the right word, but I'm not going to be singing very often. So, but yeah, I'm trying to keep it so that there's variety instead of just how I'm doing with my weight loss. Hello, how you doing, Doodle? Amy's Voyage and Amy's Diary. Hmm. Everybody Men's Bikini Try On. His former name was Doodle. So, yeah. Amy's Diary. I'm going to have to consider some of this. Jens have given me some really good ideas. I'll deeply consider about changing my channel name. Uh, I don't know. That Amy's Life really almost rings a bell. It almost rings a bell. I tell you what, it's been a long journey, a very long journey, and even strenuous sometimes, especially when my personal self kicks in, my old person, instead of remembering that I need to get rid of the fat, I need to be healthier, I need to straighten up, stop giving in to just binge eating and stuff. Certainly, I can take all the suggestions you've got. Amy's Life. Amy's Life and Journeys? Hmm. A lot of things to consider there. Whole lot. Yeah. Well, I like what C-Dub does, the one that was on the other night, Taking Down Fat with C-Dub. I love how he makes his thumbnails. They're always different, but he's got some kind of a software or program. That's a thought too. That is a thought too. Yep. And that's the best I can do, you know. I can't do any better than that. That's well, that's another reason why sometimes you'll find that I have posted more than just one video. That way there's a variety for everybody. Because not everyone's going to watch my weight loss journey, but they might want to watch a short on Miss Catherine, or like as I said, park, or so just it's called iMovie on the phone, and it's got all the accessories that I pretty well need. But as far as I know, it does not create or theater. I'm looking at that on the top. As far as I know, it doesn't create thumbnails. I would have to find another software or app that would impose some type of a thumbnail. Now, I do have a thumbnail app, but on unfortunately, the majority of the thumbnails on it you have to pay for if you want it to really be something cool. So that kind of makes a difference there too. This laptop is too old for any newer software, and I don't know that you can find any programs to go with it. Okay, I'll check that out. That's a good idea right there, but I'd have to find a way to make that a title, to make that a channel name. I know, sorry. A lot of my, like, my park videos is Great Walks with Me. I like calling him Doodle. I like that better. I don't even have a pen up here on the desk to write this stuff down. Hold on a moment. Let me get a pen and paper because I like these different ideas. This will keep me from having to turn around and scroll on the chat later. Yeah, yeah, there sure is. Um, do you have Facebook? Because I've got Messenger on Facebook. Yeah, I struggle with having the best though. I don't think highly enough of myself, I guess. But that's better than me having a bad attitude. But if you've got Facebook, or if you could go on Facebook, I'm just under Amy Johnston, and my nickname is Pocahontas because I've got two Amy Johnston accounts, but the one is Pocahontas, and that one is my current one. And then we could work with the messenger on that. Yeah, okay. What have you got yours under, and I'll look you up. Or you could look mine up. Like I said, it's Amy Johnston, and my nickname is Pocahontas. You know, if we can befriend each other, then I can get you on Messenger. Okay. There's probably a million Mark Collins on it. Yeah, Melanie Hine used to make my thumbnails for me. She enjoyed her little platform that she used, and she would send them to me. Fonto. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, I know. I mean, I really like my thumbnail with the gold and the red, but I could kind of spice up my thumbnails. I really could. Well, that makes it very simple then. I'll be able to find you. Oh, if only I could change the world. More like Amy's changes. That almost, the thing is, there's all kinds of channel names that I could come up with concerning my weight loss journey. But then to really mix it up, I guess that's the reason why I like Amy's Creations video production so much. I could just narrow it down and make it Amy's Video Productions or Amy's Videos, or because I'm wanting it to be round all together, just represent everything that I'm into. Amy's Life and Journey. Okay. I'll have to wait and do that when I get on my other phone. I don't have it on my recording phone. I've actually got two iPhones. I've got an iPhone 7 that I do all my recordings. It's not used for personal use or anything. It's all recordings. And then my iPhone 8 is my regular cell phone. Now that would be a sweet name, Don, but the only world I'm changing is my own. So if I could change the world, that would be something. Um, Trying to scroll up here and look at these other ideas and write them down. Here's Amy's journey. Amy's life travels with Amy. Amy's travels and vlogs. That's an idea. Amy's diary. Oh, I didn't pay no attention to that. I saw that it was retracted, but I didn't realize what you had. Yeah, that sounds, because that would cover when I do parks and attractions. And then my vlogs, because sometimes I do various vlogs. And even like I've got a separate playlist for my live streams, but they're a type of vlog too. So it's still kind of a long one, but do you know if anybody else has got a similar name? Because it doesn't help when everybody's got the same name. That doesn't help at all. I don't even know if I have used up the 3 months yet, because along with all of YouTube's other rules, it happens that you can't change your channel name after you've changed it. You've got to wait 90 days, 3 months before you can change your channel name again. Yeah, but you know what? I really wonder how many people I'm helping out. I tried to give good advice, but on the whole part, I'm just saying what I'm doing. I think that's where C Dub is doing such a great job because he's already pretty well finished his journey, so now he's got that to give. And so, you know, I really wonder how many people I'm helping. I do try to give good advice, at least one advice per video, but I don't always do that. I guess though, one of the greatest way to help others is through example. And that's one thing I'm trying to do is be an example. But I tell you what, the times that I kind of get a little down on myself, I'm being all real because sometimes in a weight loss journey, when you've got your ups and downs, sometimes you just really feel it. And I try to keep a happy outlook about it because, um, I don't want people to be discouraged with their weight loss journey. And so if I keep a chin up about my own and let people know that, hey, it happens, then that can be encouraging to them to just hold on tight, keep going at it, and don't quit. Oh, I was wondering why she wasn't here. You are curious, aren't you, Julian? So, you all agree that it's a pretty good idea for me to give my journey vlogs in the evening on live stream. Yeah, he is curious. He kind of reminds me of my mother. Mom likes asking questions too. We do not have a Kroger here in Waco, but in Houston, there's a Kroger everywhere. I think that would help my channel a whole lot if I do that. And just instead of a regular morning video, I give my overall outcome at the end of the day on a live stream. Okay. Whatever that's about. Would you like to clarify that, sir? No, you're fine, Julian. I mean, honestly, that's what helps a live stream go, is having questions so that everybody can get into conversation. Yep. And it is too. I mean, you would think that the effort to lose weight would be just as simple as it is to just sit and cram it in. Well, you confused about Mark. But it definitely does take effort. It takes effort to lose weight. And it is so worth it. It is so very worth it. I find, like the C Dub had said, to get yourself busy, at least take a walk or something at the end of the day if you're starting Yeah, that's confusing too. I'm thinking he just popped in to throw that in there and left. But anyway, I like how C-Dub said, if anything, take a walk to get your mind off of food. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sister. I tell you, a person needs hugs and a good slap. That's what I'd said on one of my videos a few days ago, that I needed a good slap to get me to straighten up, and I needed the hugs and prayers too. So but sometimes that's where you get. You need to be slapped and hugged at the same time. Thank you so much, guys. You're always awesome. I love you so much. But so yeah, I tried to get myself occupied really well toward the end of the day, and it's working great because I don't think about food anymore. After I've had my one meal, I'm fine. I know. We missed you so much. You wait. If we ever get Levi and Mitchell and all of the rest back in here, we'll really have a great time. Seriously. Such a wonderful group. I've got a great group. I do. You guys are so wonderful. I love you so much. And I know when I do my videos in the morning, I'm talking to everybody across the world, but I'm always thinking of you all first and foremost when I'm saying, I love you guys. So, okay, I'm going to consider changing my name. Which do you like better, Amy's Life and Journey or Amy's Travels and Vlogs? Yes, we are. We are a family. We really are. And you know, I have gone on quite a few different live streams, and not all live streams gives you a good vibe that you're welcome there. And then there's other live streams that you get in and you feel like you are welcomed with open arms. I got on one last night, Melody's Unchained Melody. She was on opening gifts that people had sent her. And seriously, um, it was the first time I'd ever gone onto her live stream, and I was so welcomed. And I love that. I like going into people's live streams where I am welcomed. The options are Amy's Life and Journey or Amy's Travels and Vlogs. Now, I really like those two. They just about sum it up into all the videos that I do. If I choose to do that, let's hope that nobody else has got an Amy's Travel and Vlogs. When I had first started my channel, I went to see if I could find mine. You wouldn't believe how many Amy's creations there were. Seriously, it was crazy. I thought, I'll never find my own channel. Okay, it looks like that's it. So if it's possible that I can even change my channel name yet, because I had changed it over from Johnston's. So maybe the 3 months is up and I'll be able to change that. That is going to look so different from my Amy's Creations, but at least people won't think that it's just a creation channel, because not everything is about making something. But I was thinking about that last night. That's kind of crazy, me thinking about that last night, and then the subject's brought up tonight. I guess it's time for a good change. Well, good. Looks like I've got a great chance. Especially with me using the and sign and not typing in and. Okay. That will make it really good then. Yeah. That's suitable. That's suitable. Thanks, guys. And yeah, you can work on making me some thumbnails, and I'll check into this Fonto. Hopefully it's free. If you have to buy anything on an app, I don't use it. Yeah, you do. Unfortunately, like I had used that up when I first started my channel. And then so when I wanted to change it again, I'd already changed it too often. So I tell you what, I am a very sentimental person, Judy. So when I go to change this name, I'm almost going to be needing a tissue to clean my eyes as I say goodbye to Amy's Creations Video Productions. And let's hope that everybody knows me when I go into somebody's chat. It was so sad when I was under the Johnstons and I had my face. Honestly, I don't remember. Oh, I think I've probably changed it about 4 to 5 times since I started it last year in February. But I had recently changed it because, like I said, me and hubby was doing reviews. And so I made it the Johnstons. And when the 90-day period was up, I quickly changed it back because nobody knew it was me. So, but hopefully it won't be a problem with this. For all I know, well, you know what? I can find out right now. Okay. I'm going to see if this will do it. If it allows me, we will have a name change before we get off this live stream tonight. Guess what, guys? We've got a name change. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to get it. Anyway, yep, it's changed. So there y'all have it. I've still got my creative crew, don't I? Yeah, well, it allowed it, so apparently I didn't overdo it. Yeah, that looks kind of nice, doesn't it? You guys are still creative, I tell you. You all's a great bunch. But you're right, that does look a lot better. It really does. I didn't think that it would look any better me changing that, but that does. And that covers pretty well everything. Because if I'm not doing a park or attraction, I'm doing a vlog, whatever it may be. So yeah, that's great. So I have got my journey vlogs to do live stream every evening. That way everybody can pitch in and talk about it. Oh, that's great to know. I will definitely check that out then. I love freebies. um, but yeah, I'll be sure and do my journey vlogs live stream every evening. Catch everybody up and talk about OMAD and weight loss and intermittent fasting and everything else. We'll just make it a good way to go. Might end up having it work out even better by doing that than just doing a morning vlog. All right, gang. So now that we've got a name established and live streaming established, what else we going to talk about? Yeah, I'll look you up. Like I said, I've got Facebook on my other phone, so I'll look you up and we'll set up our messenger. That way you can do that. I'll wave at you when I find you. That way we've got our messenger set up. So did Nikki take Reagan with her? I'm not being rude, guys. I'm looking up that Fonto. I would love to be able to create new fonts and stuff and just see what I can do because I agree my thumbnails need help. And I'm thinking about going back and making myself a new intro. That way, I'm going to take my photo. I'm going to take pictures. Well, he's being a pretty good little boy, isn't he? Um, I'm going to take pictures. Tatted hearts. Hello. Welcome. Um, but anyway, I'm going to take pictures of my different videos, the best poses. It's been pretty good. How has yours? How have you been doing today? But yeah, I'm going to use the same intro, but I'm going to insert new photos. That way, like people can see the larger me as I'm going down in there. So I'm going to have to get onto my different videos, take photos of the different places I need and get in there. Thank you. Thank you, Julian. Okay, I'm going to take time out to look for that better a little later. That way I can really dig into it. I don't want to take too much time on that. So if you had a pretty good day today, I know like it's been pretty hot today. The heat factor today reached 104. Like it was only 98 degrees, but it felt more like 104. Thanks, Julian. I'm looking for it to continue to climb. Anytime. I just got to get more interesting. That's another reason why I'm thinking about doing my journey vlogs as a live stream in the evening. Maybe that will help boost my subscribers as well and get a jump on there. Not just my view time, but the subscribing too. So, are you one of those that have you just gotten over an eating disorder, or are you naturally thin and you struggle with keeping a healthy weight, or what? I mean, everybody knows pretty well why somebody's trying to lose weight, especially if they had been obese. But I'm always curious what the story is if someone's trying to actually gain some weight, because that's unusual having to gain. So, what's behind you trying to gain? My weight loss journey, I started out at 220 pounds last year. And I have been on this journey now for pretty well a year, but I'm going by what I had called the Kicking It series, which is actually, it's been 11 months. And so, so far I have lost 45 pounds. Oh, I see. No, 100 pounds isn't very good at all. Well, for 5'4", 125 is nice, but at least you're not wanting to be extremely overweight. So, gaining an additional, I was 142 when I was in my teens, and I'm standing at 5'5". So, that's still a healthy weight. But I can definitely understand why that you wanted to gain weight to begin with, because 100 pounds isn't good at all, even at 5'4". Yeah, I've got 39 pounds left to go before I reach my goal. Yeah, we don't ever want to be too bony, because not having enough fat in the body can be unhealthy, just like having too much fat. Well, I can understand that. I really can. My goal is to be 135, and according to some charts, at 5'5", 125 is a good weight, but I'm just wanting to be 135. And to me, that will be perfect for me because even though I was decent at 142 when I was in my teens, I thought I was fat. So just to lose an additional 7 pounds from what I was as a teen isn't that much. And I'm going to really appreciate that a lot better, especially after I ended up getting obese. After that, I realized I wasn't ever fat. So, yeah, I'm trying to get my body back. Now, that's not a bad weight. 189 isn't bad for 5'10". That's not bad. That's actually kind of decent for 5'10". Are you still walking in the mornings, Julian, or had you stopped that? Because the last time you shared it with me, you and your girlfriend was walking every morning before you'd go to work. I mean, you're not being rude at all. You're not being rude at all. And you know it's different for everybody. For me, I like to intermittent fast. I do what's called OMAD so that I eat just one meal a day. And so I fast up to around 23 hours. And I'm doing pretty fine with that. But when I do eat, I'm eating equivalent to around 1,000 to 1,200 calories in my one meal. So I'm definitely getting plenty there. So it's a balance thing. You got to get it balanced so that you don't turn around and binge later in the day. Well, that's good to hear, Julian. I'm glad that you're still walking. I'd say it kind of messed you up where you moved, though, didn't it? When you move, that screws up all schedules and stuff. Really messes you up, and then you got to try to get back on. Well, see, you're doing it right. You're not overeating, but you're eating just enough to help yourself gain that weight. So that's a pretty good plan right there. And when you're having to lose weight, you want to bring down your consumption, but when you're needing to gain weight, you have to up it. Definitely decreased, most certainly decreased. And I found out, like through CDub and through other people's experiences with OMAD, like where at one time you would be like a junk food junkie. When you're doing OMAD, you find yourself wanting more of the good foods, the wholesome foods, like good salads and whole meats and, just really eating better than what you normally did. Yeah, absolutely. That would backfire on you really bad, just as bad as being too skinny, for sure. Oh, well, that's good. That's really good. You've got something to check out and everything. That's nice. And poor Mark here, him and Nicole doesn't have any real place to go walking, and they run a walk. And I'm sorry, guys, I'd share my nice park with you if I could. Y'all just move here with me. And I'll come here to Waco, and we'll just go to my favorite park, and I'll get you working up a good sweat and building up good body tone. Well, that's one way to be 100 pounds, isn't it? I'm assuming that you really didn't have any real weight to lose to begin with, then, did you? Was you always that thin? Was you always around 100 pounds or so? Actually, believe it or not, even though they say that that was in Waco, it was actually on the outer border of Waco. It was on the outside of Waco, even though it was considered Waco. No, I might be respectively about an hour from where that was located. And nobody actually never even talked about it. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Judy. That is. But you know, the one thing that I always say, and because this is the truth, exercise, and it's even in the Bible says that exercise only profits a little. The the real battle is in the eating. That's where it really is. Um, no, I've never gone there, but I had watched a video on it on the where it's located. Somebody went there, and like there is no structure there now, but I think like they've got a little trailer sitting out there and like a marker that reads about it, and it's behind like a gate or something, and you can actually go in at certain times and look at the place, and they ask for donations. It's free to go in, but they would like donations to keep up the place. But I've never been there. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Wow. Well, I do hope the best for you, that you actually get to a weight that you're very happy with and comfortable with, and that you stay healthy, because it can be a battle one way or another. I know this elder man that he's trying to gain weight. He had lost a lot of weight through an illness. No, I haven't. I think he was like down in Houston and the other areas like that anyway. But no, I've never seen him. If I went there, it might would be. I've probably not gotten interest to even go see the site. Well, I'm glad that you have changed your attitude about food. I am. And your body's telling you that it wants to make up for lost time. So, yeah, your body is definitely starved if that's what you want. If you want to eat like that, your body is definitely starved. It wants a change for sure. But yeah, as far as it goes, I don't know if I would ever go check out the Davidian site. If I would, I think it might would stir up. No, I haven't seen Ted Cruz either, unfortunately. Um, and no, if I'd done a video on the Davidian site, I think that might would stir up too many memories in this area because Reiko is trying to put that far behind them, and it's almost been forgotten. But on occasion, it's brought up, and I think people really they just don't want to be reminded of it. Don't let it become too much of your best friend, okay? Or you might find yourself wanting to get back off of that. But I am glad that you're working toward getting to a healthier rate, one that you're really satisfied with. It was a mess. That's for sure. It was a mess. Well, that's good to know, Tatted Hearts. Is that all that you're wanting to lose, Judy? Is just 15? Or you never really had too much of a weight problem, have you? But yeah, that incident at the Davidian that just it's devastating in many ways. And those, it reminds me a whole lot of oh oh shit, that guy that made his own village. Anyway, it reminds me too much of that, and it's a sad thing all the way around. Oh well. Well, thank you very much, Tatted Hearts. I hope that you can keep up with my channel, honey. Now, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Jonestown, thank you, Mark. Yes, thank you. But yeah, that and the Davidian situation, both of them, it breaks my heart. It really does. Um, I'm going to be doing a live stream every evening, Tatted Hearts. If you want, because we know each other by our real name here. So if you'd like, you could share your first name. That way we can call you who you are. If you like, you can join every evening. I'm going to be telling how my day has gone with my weight loss journey and getting to other subject matters. I know, I know. And in a way, even with the Davidian circumstance, I mean, yeah, the feds had to bring it down, but in a way, he caused them to commit suicide too because he wouldn't let them go. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Anthony. If if you like, you can join every evening in the live streams. That would be awesome. And I'd be more than happy to encourage you to do your goal of gaining weight. Encourage you because it's not only my journey vlogs isn't just about encouraging people to lose weight, but it's also about, well, thank you. Um, I'll answer you in a moment. But my vlogs is to encourage people to lose weight or to gain weight if they need to, or to maintain it. On the whole part, it's just to say how I'm doing with my own journey. I was born in Ohio, and I lived in Kentucky from the age of 8, and now here in Texas. So I've kind of got an Ohioan hillbilly Texas twang. It's kind of a good mix of everything. I tell you what, if you become a regular on these live streams, you will grow to love Julian and President Trump, whose name is Mark, and his wife Nicole. And I've got other good people that comes on. There's All American Grandpa. You'd love that old man. He's a great guy. And then there's Exploring with CF. He comes on occasion. So you'll get to know some really good people if you come. We've got some really good people that stops in. And then on occasion, I get a good surprise, somebody who's not a regular, and they'll actually come in and say hi. I've had a couple good surprises the last couple streams. I think so. I think you and Nicole you are both so cool. Nicole's funny. She's funny. She's got a serious sense of humor. She's funny. I'm missing her. I tell you what, if she ends up missing any of this live stream, she's going to be upset. It's shame I don't have like a vision of what's going on with everybody, or I would make it so that everybody can join in. As mom used to say, when I would call her at the wrong time, like when she'd be reading her Bible or something, and she'd tell me what she was into, and I'd say, I'm sorry. And she'd say, well, you had no way of knowing. So, you know what? Whole milk is good. It is good. I use 2% myself. Um, but yeah, whole milk is good. I think it's real good. And that's a good way to look at it. That's a really good way of looking at it, Judy. I tell you what, that will do it. Not to mention it will keep you with good bones. Exactly, exactly. If you didn't check it out, Judy, I had sung a song a few nights ago, and it's on my playlist. It's on under various vlogs, I think is what I put it under. Anyway, I sung a song. I made it up myself. I didn't write it. I didn't have music. It was a cappella, and it talked about how that God created me and loves me beyond how I feel about myself. Yep, real good strong bones. If you don't care, Judy, go find that song. You probably would be able to just pull it up on my homepage, not even look under the playlist. It hasn't gone under yet. But you'd find that where I sung that song. I don't drink enough milk, but I eat a whole lot of cheese. Thank you, Mark. I am going to be doing another song before long. It's a myth. It helps for growing children. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, it helps for growing children, but once you're full height, that's it. So, unfortunately, I'm afraid you're going to stay 5'4" unless you're not finished growing yet. I have tried blue cheese. It's not quite to my liking. Oh, well, I never knew it to help me grow when I was drinking it. I used to, when I had a really bad habit of eating when I was in high school during the summer, I would make myself peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I would make 5 of them for lunch for myself, and usually would drink 2 tall glasses of milk. So, and by that time, I was already full grown. I've been buying Kobe Jack lately, and the Fiesta blend and the Taco blend. So, yeah. Now, as far as it goes for dry cheese, I really like mozzarella. But when it comes to melting cheese, like on my baked potatoes and in cheesy dishes, I like using like the Colby Jack or the Taco blend or the Fiesta blend or even the Queso blend. Like, oh my gosh. I used to love mozzarella on my pizzas. Forget that now. I go for the Colby Jack. I think that's all it is, that instead of it being thinned down, I didn't think you did. I didn't think you did. And you know what? It's a good thing that person isn't on here. Oh my goodness. If he was on here right now and us talking about cheese, we wouldn't hear the end of it, would we, Mark? We would not hear the end of that. But yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily thicker, but I just think that they don't remove a lot of product out of the whole milk over the 2%. Um, well, a few weeks ago, I done a live stream that my mother happened to have joined on. The only time that my mom had ever been on a live stream with me. And someone came on that just started talking about cheese. Because my live stream was about talking about OMAD and losing weight. And they come on asking about, well, telling us that they needed to lose the weight and that they love cheese and bread. And that's all they would dream about. And that's all they loved. And they couldn't stand anything else, no veggies or anything, just cheese. Give me the cheese. I mean, oh my goodness, it started driving me nuts and it was getting me nervous. Bob the Builder. Hello? Well, welcome. Yeah, it was weird. There was actually two trolls that came on that night. Well, the one finally left, but that one that loved the cheese stayed on and drove us nuts about the cheese. That's all they thought about, the cheese, cheese, cheese. Ugh. Back in the mine, okay? Would you like to clarify what you're getting at? I tell you what, it's very seldom that I get a troll in my live stream, but the ones that does come in really get nasty. Okay, keep on swinging away. Okay, okay. Well, I don't think I even know that song. Now, I don't remember. There was one of my videos that President Trump made. Your job is done. Okay. There was um, one video that I had made last year, and President Trump came on and made a comment. And then his wife, who at the time went by the username First Lady, oh, okay. Okay. Well, see, I'm not into all those games, not like that. So that's something you're aware of. But yeah, so at first I thought President Trump was maybe a troll, but he had really made a good comment. So I went to look to see if if he had a channel of his own, and I found out he was just one of those viewers that subscribes to his favorite channels. And so after that, President Trump and his wife became a regular. And then I started doing live streams coloring adult pages, and him and his wife would get on and help me color, among many others, including Julian Carr. He was a regular too. He would help me color as well. But there was one who came on, and he went by the name of Mike Hunt. Well, all was fine and dandy until he finally revealed his name was Mitchell. And then when he said his real name was Mitchell, we all really started thinking, okay, this person is definitely a troll. But we found out he was legitimate, and he was just an innocent 16-year-old that was a sweetheart. And he ended up being a regular. But I haven't seen anything from him for quite some time. But that's the thing. When you get these people on and you don't know them, like if you've never seen that they've got a channel and watch their videos, or you don't know if they're just a viewer that likes to subscribe or what, you don't know if you're fooling with a troll or not. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, we he made me nervous the first couple times he came on. Mitchell did. He made me nervous, but after a while, he actually grew on me. And it was a relief to find out that he was a legitimate person and not just on there trying to make trouble. But I thought Julian was a troll too with his username. I thought he came on as a troll, and then when he became a regular and then he said what his real name was and stuff, then it put my mind at ease. But yeah, I thought Julian was. He hasn't said anything for a while. He might just be listening, but usually he pipes right up in there. So who knows? Maybe he's fixing himself something to eat. Hello, Jose. Welcome to the channel. How are you? Okay. Oh, no, you're fine, Julian. You're fine. There's always some reason why somebody gets off, even if it's just for a temporary moment. Yeah, I'll check that out. I always like at least checking somebody out. I don't always subscribe as according to what the content is, but I try to at least make it fair because everybody needs help with their channel or something, you know? So I always try to be good about that. Any new ones, any new people that comes in, I become immediately wary, and I rely on my mods to double check because you just never know. Yeah, uh, you know, honestly, it's a freaky thing. You want to get to know people, you want to have friendly chats and stuff, you want to be able to trust everybody. So, you know, you're sticking your foot out when you accept somebody in that you have no clue who they are. You are really sticking your foot out for that. And so I thought I would just welcome you in. And if you made trouble, well, you see all the blues there. They're fast. They would have took you out in a heartbeat if you made trouble. I always watch closely, though. Anybody new that comes in, I watch very closely. You proved yourself to be a very reliable viewer, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you subscribing and you joining and you even staying with us, which is something because a lot of times someone will come in, say something decent and go, and the fact that you stayed on even is good. So, and you know, if you come back again, that's it. You are part of my viewing family. uh, every one of these people that's on here are very special to my heart. Yes, I have. I really have. And that's awesome. But I think, like, among me getting to meet some new people, it is great for me to have you and Nikki back. That is just very great. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, if you're only 13 and you're 5'4", you're not done growing yet. So guess what? Keep on drinking that milk. You keep on drinking that milk. Yep, we got to get this channel going, don't we, guys? I think me doing a live stream every evening about how my weight loss is going and other subject matters is going to help tremendously. I think that's really going to help. Nope, you're not done growing. Not at the age of 13. You're not finished yet. So you keep on drinking that good milk. That is a very good thing. Very good thing. But also knowing as young as you are, be very, very careful about it because you don't want to gain too much before you're an adult. You want to keep a good weight even into adulthood. So you be very cautious about that. Okay. If you keep coming back to the live streams and stuff, I will help you and encourage you the best I can. Absolutely. It's an exciting thing for you to get into high school. No, no. So, I will encourage you the best I can for you. Just keep letting us know how you're doing with your weight gain. You don't want to take it too fast. You don't want to gain too fast, but you don't want to stay too slender either. And seeing that you're a young man, you do want to be of a good healthy weight. So just keep us up to date how you're doing with that, and we'll be right here with you. I tell you what, sometimes I wish that I was still a kid, but then I think about what I get to do now as an adult, and it's worth it. Yeah, you've got your own responsibilities and stuff, but it's worth being an adult. It is. I hope I am, Julian. I really do. I hope I'm helping people. I mean, I I'm just trying to stay focused on myself, but along the way, while I'm trying to work on it, yeah, I don't like paying the bills either, but I tell you what, once those bills are paid, you feel pretty good about it. I mean, think about it. You want to keep the electric, right? You want to keep water? We are spoiled. Yeah, but you know what? If you really study into it, what you're going to get into as you're getting toward adulthood, you might be able to transition into responsibility with no problem if you just keep a head on it. My son, he's 16 and he's going to be trying for a job. He's already put in one application and they went on and hired somebody else. So he hasn't got to start working yet, but he's determined and he's already got plans of what he's going to be doing. So you just keep looking ahead and planning as time comes on you. That's what I understand, but the best I can tell you is just check into the prices. Absolutely. Yeah, just check into that. Check into that, Anthony. Um, you might find that there's a community college that's close around you that you will be able to invest in. Um, See about starting a small savings account to go toward that. Um, and maybe you could get small jobs during the summer, mowing people's grass or something, earn little bits here and there, and just throw it into the savings to go toward college or whatever you may need it for as an adult. and get yourself a piggy bank started ahead of time, so to speak. Yeah, I've heard that it is. Personally, I've never checked into the prices, but I have heard that the community colleges are cheaper. Oh, it's just as good. I guarantee you that. I mean, I promise you, you would be able to get the same um, degrees and stuff in major jobs that you would want in major careers as you would if you went to some Ivy League of some kind. There's a community college that's in Kentucky that a lot of my cousins have attended, and they have become nurses and pediatricians and stuff. So, yeah, you can learn the same trade in a community college as you would if you went to some big, fancy, high price place. And, a lot of times, like if you really get a big, major degree, a lot of times those degrees are wasted. Hubby has got a bachelor's degree in psychology, and he can't even use it. It's useless. Yeah. Well, there you go. And you know what? It takes a little bit of time, but as you pick up, oh, what's the word I'm trying to think of? As you pick up on your name, you can really start to make good money out of it. Well, I think maybe for some cases it has to do with parent pressure because the parents expect their kids to really have something on their shoulder. Tommy Two Toes Jenkins, hello. Okay. Um, you know what? I don't see that even worth going for. Absolutely. No, it doesn't. It sure doesn't. Sometimes if you brag too much, it gets you flogged. And you've got a good mind about that. You've got a very good mind about that. You're looking very wisely into that. So that's great. You've got a good attitude about it. So yeah, you've already got good plans and you're just going to be going into ninth grade. That is awesome, buddy. That is awesome. You keep that attitude and you keep looking ahead and you're going to do great. And yeah, think about that. Think about that. I tell you what, you're ahead of your time because a lot of 13-year-olds don't even know that. Hopefully, it's another one of those fly by night in and out things. Absolutely. I love Anthony's attitude about it. He is going in with a very good attitude about all this for his future. You're a thinker, man. You know that? you are one of those intelligent thinkers, you think ahead and you want to do things right, that is a good thing. It is, especially for this time. So, yeah, you've got good things ahead for you because you are thinking ahead. And you're thinking of it wisely. You're not just jumping in or nothing. You're doing considerations. Well, the one thing about that, some people they take off pretty fast and others it takes a little bit of time. So the only thing I can say for you, um, I started doing YouTube last year in February and I'm still under 500. So you keep continuing with videos, you stay steady at it, continue putting content out that people wants to watch and be patient because earning money on YouTube is a very patient thing. Me too. Me too. It is a very patient thing though. You got to be patient about it. Keep putting it out there and don't be discouraged. If you don't get views or if you get thumbs down, don't be discouraged. Just keep putting them out there. If you enjoy making the videos and posting them, you keep it up. That's the reason why I've not even stopped doing YouTube yet, because I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy making them. I love it. That you watch and see. I'm going to check your channel out. I bet you're going to end up going faster than I'm going right now. You've got that kind of mind. Bet you're going to go very far. I think it's the same person that gives me the thumbs down. I do. I think it's the same person. I don't know who it is, but you know what? I look at it that I've got a fan. They're a regular for giving me a thumbs down. I've got me a regular fan. So, and I like how Melanie Hind had put it. Even though they're giving the thumbs down, they're still interacting with that video. So it counts. Oh, even though I'm not for gay and stuff like that, I don't look down on somebody like that because the fact is, you're still a human being. You're still a person. And people who makes another feel bad, that's not right. That's not right. It's a choice that you make in life. And there's a couple people that's very close to me that are, and it hurts, but I love them anyway. They're still special to me. That's right. That's right. Yep. 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 So I'm definitely going to be checking your channel out, and I hope the best for you, Anthony. Yeah, we do. Except the trolls. They're not welcome. Trolls are not welcomed. They got to go. But other than that, everyone is. Even trolls are welcome until we find out they're a troll. Then they got to get out. No, I'm one of these kind of people. I love everybody, even if I don't agree with what they're doing in life, because, think about it. There's always going to be at least one person that you know in your life that you do not agree with whatever they do or think or say or whatever. Always going to be at least one person in your life. So the way I see it, because God created everybody, everybody. He made human man and woman. And so the way I see it, I'm going to love everybody just the same as he loves everybody, regardless of what they say, do, whatever. I might not like it, might not agree, but that's not my business. My business is to be caring, loving, and to be there for someone if they need it. And that's what I'm looking to do. So I look forward to checking out your channel, and I look forward to you coming to my live streams. I agree, vanilla perfume does smell good. I've got a vanilla something. It's a vanilla with something. Maybe a vanilla rose or something like that. Anyway, yeah, vanilla smells good. But I've never smelled blood orange. I'll have to check that out. Hey, and you know what? That's not odd because there's women who wears men's colognes. So that's not odd at all. But yeah, I'm definitely going to check you out. Hope you come back every evening. I really do. I hope you come back every evening. You'll become another member of our family. Guys, would you believe this has already been a wonderful 2 hours? Time flies. Wow. So there's like 7 minutes left, so we'll talk until it's been exactly 2 hours, and then we'll clean this up. Yeah, it's been fast, and it's been a great stream. It has been wonderful. We have had a great conversation. Oh, well, hopefully there won't be any problems about you coming back. I want to encourage you with gaining weight properly. Hey, at least you're being good enough to not completely spell it out. I appreciate that. I do. But absolutely, exactly what Mark says here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right on. Right on. But yeah, I want to help encourage you to gain weight, but not to overgain. That way you keep a respectable weight for your age, seeing that you are still growing, and to be an encouragement to you to keep up with your channel, and for you to be looking out for your future, and that you end up having a pretty bright future to look at. We'll all be here to help you and encourage you. If you've got questions or anything, we'll be right here to help you. Absolutely, Julian. That's right. You're more than welcome, Anthony. We're all going to help him, aren't we, guys? We're here for Anthony to help him out, encourage him to gain the rate right and to look for his future and everything. We're right here for you, buddy. Yeah, it does. I didn't feel it either. I'd been closing up my live streams at around 1:30, and I look up because I had seen 1:30 and didn't think nothing else about it. And then I look up again and I go, oh, and there's only like 4 minutes left. Absolutely, it has, and it's been wonderful. And I appreciate you guys helping me with the name change, honestly. I look forward to seeing how many people recognizes me once I put it out there. Now go find me some live streams and see if they know me. Yeah, and Nikki has still missed it, hasn't she? Boy, I look forward to doing these live streams every night. I look forward to this. This is going to end up being great, guys. It's going to be really great. I look forward to seeing what the outcome's going to be. It is going to be great. Oh, you get to see my Bouncy. She's got a cone on because she got spayed last week, so she's not completely healed yet. I tell you what, it is so easy to screw it up when it comes to weight. Either you go too far one direction or too far the other. Yeah, double check up on her. Make sure she might have got caught up in traffic or something, Mark. I don't know. Some women, not me, I quickly get my shopping done, but some women like, stays in the store forever. My mother was like that. I hated going to the store with her. We'd wait out in the car for her, and it seemed to take forever. Yeah, she's got 1 week left to go, but I'm going to take the cone off her Thursday, so she'll be happy for that. She'll be happy to not have the cone on her head. But next Tuesday, she'll be completely healed, so. Oh, 1 minute left, guys. Nikki, you're missing. I bet she's not even going to make it in that 1 minute. I bet she's not going to make it in that 1 minute. Yeah, I'm going to have to tell her no cheating. And we want her fingers to get small so she doesn't time out anybody. I don't want to take the wrench away from her. Yeah, I'm glad too. There you are. You made it. Oh my gosh, in the nick of time because there's only 6 seconds left. So we will stay on an additional 15 minutes just to give Nicole a chance to say hi to everybody and catch up. And then we'll shut it off at 15 after. So, Nikki, we have found ourselves a new family member. Meet Tatted Hearts, aka Anthony. And he's got himself a channel, and he's only 13 years old, and he's working on gaining weight healthy. But this kid is also smart. He's already thinking about going to a good college, and he's only getting ready to go into the 9th grade. This kid is awesome. He's awesome. Yeah, it's you. You're already welcomed here. You became that when. Good night, Dawn. Had you been sitting there listening all that time? Anyway, yeah, when you subscribed, you became a part. And that's the way live streams should be. That is how they should be. When you go into a live stream, you should feel welcomed. Oh, are you still out or are you finally home? Oh, that's okay, Dawn. You said that you was cooking for the wife anyway, so I didn't know if you was still listening or if you had actually gone off or what, but hey, at least you're here to say goodnight. I appreciate that. Oh, I tell you what, that will do it every time. Well, I tell you what, and since you're still out, we want you to get home safe. We greatly missed you, Nikki. Okay, let me write that down. Um, I'm just under Amy Johnston, or yeah, Amy Beth Johnston. That's what mine is, Amy Beth Johnston. Okay, I've got that written down. Yep, definitely. And get home safe, girlie. Little Reagan needs his mama. No, you go on ahead and get home. You go on ahead and get home. But I will tell you this, I'm going to start live streaming every night. Instead of doing a morning vlog about how I'm doing with my weight loss, I'm going to start doing an evening live stream every day to let everybody in on how I'm doing with the weight loss, and we'll talk about other subject matters and weight loss and stuff like that. So you'll be able to catch me most nights, if not every night, because I'm going to be doing this every evening. So it can help. It can help. But you have to make sure to get a really good balance of food in there so that you gain weight healthy. OMAD Revival. Okay, thank you for that, Dawn. I'll definitely check that out. Now that we don't have Stephen Raphael, I mean, Jocelyn's keeping it up, but it's not the same without him. Okay, I'll check that out. Dawn. I've got that down here. So I'll check that out. Yes, please. I agree with you. It being dark and everything. Yeah, you need to get on home. So, yeah, thanks for sharing that, Don. I will definitely be checking that out. And I will definitely be checking out your Instagram and your channel, Anthony. And since Nikki's going to head on home, we'll go on ahead and close this out now. So, I love you guys. It has been so great to meet you, Anthony, and I look forward to seeing you again, buddy. I love all of you, and you have a great night.